Alright guys, welcome to the next coaster video. Today is Jumbo Jet. Jumbo Jet was a Jetstar model that could be found at a lot of fairs. This one is from Cedar Point. It's based off the old jet, the Jumbo Jet model from Cedar Point. You basically go up a curved lift hill, down around a curved track structure that curves around itself, and back into the station. So once again, this is another interesting ride model that was just, it was mass produced in the early days of Cedar Point and around the 50s and 60s, and basically just was meant to be filler rides similar to the Wildcat, Cyclone Galaxies, and other older Schwarzkopfs of the day. So this coaster was located where Gatekeeper is now. It also took up some plot of Wicked Twister and of course Disaster Point when it came in later. Disaster Point is what replaced this coaster, and its footprint was just taken out and removed. It was put in storage. It was meant to be moved somewhere else, and I believe it did for a short stint in the carnival area, since it is a foldable coaster, was able to be moved with a carnival scene, but then I believe it did in fact meet its untimely end and it was sold for parts. So it is a very small coaster, but it was meant to be kind of like just the brand new thing in the 50s and 60s, back when roller coasters were kind of, they were kind of brand new when it came to steel coasters. So yeah, it wasn't hard to see why this coaster model didn't last long at Cedar Point via how much Cedar Point got in terms of getting bigger and better thrills, but it was a good coaster for its time. So let's begin. And that's it. You basically just drop off from the station, go up this spiral lift hill, and then you just spiral back down to the bottom, loop around once, do a little small helix with little 2 airtime hills, and then go right back into the station. So yeah, just like Spinsanity, pretty small ride, but again, it was the 50s and 60s at the time, so Jetstar was kind of like an old-timey thrill, and the Jumbo Jet model was mostly just trying to get people hyped up for what coasters could become in the future. So yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you really like it. Comment down below your thoughts on the history of the Jumbo Jet model and its contribution to Cedar Point as well as the carnival scene, and I'll see you guys for the next coaster. Toodaloo!